And you're right. Most,
Mhm.
I've owned this business for 26 years or whatever. And there are emergencies that pop up. And
Uh-huh.
most of the time you saw them coming and you maybe did not move on from a team member that needed to go be a hero somewhere else.
I like
And
that.
you waited for that. You hoped they would leave before they did any damage, but then the damage get done because you didn't make the decision to move on from them. And all small business owners have been there. All business owners have been there.
We have, because we don't think about, like, we think about the damage they're doing and we forget the example that it sets with the rest of the team to go, wow, they're tolerating this, right? And that becomes such a painful piece and such a painful learning curve. So this book talks about accountability. I tell people, great leaders put a light in every corner so there are no shadows to hide in. You create the culture, and either people join the culture or you give them an opportunity, like you said, to be a hero somewhere else. I love that. I don't think I've ever heard that, but that's sticking. I'm keeping that one.
No,
I'll give you credit for it, but that's good.
I got that from my
Yeah.
business coach,
Oh,
Richard
did you?
James.
Oh.
But, when you think about it, that is true, because what I've learned, and it took many years to learn this, you're not doing them any favors either, right?
Right.
If you're unhappy with them, they're probably unhappy working for you as well. And so they would be better off if they went and did something else with somebody else. And you're right. And I've lost team members that I did not want to leave because, donkeys don't want to be with, racehorses don't want to be with donkeys. And, I've had some bad behaviors that was unnerving to other team members. And I ended up losing good team members, and I really had to move on for the bad team members. So I know how that goes.
Yeah.
The hard part for me, and I'm sure you probably address this in the book, is dealing with the anxiety of having to run this business with a payroll of what it is. Everybody needs to get paid. You get paid last. You know what I mean? There's a lot of seasonality to divorce law.